when you see Xandy, you know Xandy, even if you don't know her, there and then you know her. If you're able to spend like a second or two, she is outspoken, she's got some strong sense of humor, you know, she could be loud, you know, and all that. And I think I got moved by that. And so we became friends. I approached, and she's got some charming smile. When she's laughing, she laughs like she laughs like, you know, like this one, like this particular one. This
oh
one.
God.
Like this one. You know, that's what did the magic, you know. Yeah. There was a time when somebody asked me, but do you even know about that Soja man?
Oh.
And I was like, I bet which Soja man? Is that so? You know yourself, you don't even know that Soja man. And I was like,
oh really? So you still remember this?
And they said, but the other one too, you don't even know the other one too. And I'm like,
police.
The policeman. I'm like, everybody was in a position of having a gun. And so I was like, I'm in the midst of gunmen, gangs. So be careful, brother. I'm a high life Afrobeat musician. Yes, a Ghanaian. But my showbiz name is Sitso. Yes. I am on a label, Wood Records. Yes, and my label boss, Kojo Wood. I'm a songwriter. Yes, that's it. Basically, I do high life music. I do Afrobeat music.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, suppose that I saw when you said when you were signed onto Kwabena label, you had to polish his shoe. What happened to that deal, or what happened to that label, and how did you leave that label?
I think that the blogger actually wanted content. The blogger wanted content, you know. So if I have to re-say it, okay. And so it was unofficial. I was with Kwabena. It was unofficial. It wasn't really official. You get it? When you're on a label, they don't just sign you. You are on for a while until you are ready, until they think you are ready to be signed on. So by working with Kwabena, or the few times that I spent with him, we went for concerts together. So there was one concert that we had actually dressed up. We were from a studio, and then we had finished dressing up, and then we went for our song. And so we were moving straight from the studio to where we were playing the concert at plus 233. And so, but it was in a rush. And so by then his shoe was unpolished, and you know, he was not really organized. So in the car, I was already dressed. And so his shoe was just on me like that. I had to just polish it. Like, you know, that's what I'm trying to say, that we'll just do anything for the bosses that we serve. And I don't think it's a big deal. And so it looks like the blogger was expecting the content, you know. So he actually headlined it like that. He gave such a headline, but this is what I meant. Yeah. It was not as if I was always polishing the shoe. I could have done that too, you know, but it just happened like once. I've been doing music professionally for 9 years. Yes, for like 9 years, if I should say. And then back to back, we were, you know, when you are not on a label, it's a normal thing where an artist would do a song and then would drop the song online. You know, you try to push in your own smallest way. So we had like a couple songs out there, and then the feeling is so nice when you are walking on the street or something and you hear someone play the song. Music is spiritual, and so to hear somebody play the song not for anything makes you feel like the person is enjoying your song. So it gives you the vibe and then the motivation to do more, you know. So it's an overwhelming feeling. Yes, I would give the music industry, on a scale of 1 to 10, 5. 5 is pass, right? At least.
Yeah,
that's half a mark. It's better. There's more to be done, frankly speaking, and I know that everybody would actually attest to the fact that there's more to be done. You know, when you are not really in there, when you are not a mainstream artist, you know, I was told that every step in the music career of an artist gives you a different, or gives you a new understanding. And so I can't really say something and stand on the fact that this is how it's supposed to be, because I am not really, and then we're still climbing the ladder. But from my own point of view, I think that the support is not really there as individuals. This is how it's supposed to be. If we have enough resources, okay, if we have enough labels, record labels that could sign on up and coming artists, it would be best for us. We have limited investors. People are not actually investing due to their understanding of the system right now, and so they feel reluctant and reserved to actually push in a lot of money into the music where they think that it wouldn't be lucrative enough or wouldn't bring the returns. Okay, that is one factor, and so there are like limited investors, and so for that matter, musicians are tempted and enforced to do it on their own. And to be very honest with you, an artist without a team, you are not safe. It's not easy for you, because there are supposed to be like division of labor when you have like a full team doing everything like differently, and then you can imagine all these loads, because even the job of a road manager is not an easy task. A branch manager is not an easy task, you know. So for that matter, you realize that when you later get someone who wants to invest, or you get a label, you realize that there's a lot of job to be done on you. A lot of job, because if you've been doing music for like 6-7 years, you've been talking in a particular manner because you didn't have anybody to nurture you. You've been dressing in a particular manner, you have this look, there's something that you've left down that people are actually tagging you with, of which the investor might not feel is cool. That is why when you have investors today, they don't just sign you on today. You'd have to sit, rebrand. So they give you like 2 years, 3 years, you are on, before they think that, okay, right now you are prepared, you are new to come. There's no unity. There's no unity in the industry. I'm talking about between ourselves as musicians. Okay, there's too much hate. You know, you pray for your brother to get up there, and you are thinking that it wouldn't happen, and so eventually when it happens, you jolt like that, you fear. The same person praying that, oh yeah, it's going to be okay, I want to see you at the top, and then you eventually see your brother getting to the top, and then you begin to have that kind of hate, and they don't support it. Ghanaians don't have that kind of support, you know. So basically unity, we lack it, and then we don't have enough investors. And I have to respect everybody's brand. I have to respect creativity, yeah. And so good music, I don't know what good, I have my definition for good music. If someone is jumping to someone's song, the person feels that it's good music to him or to her. So if I won't dance to, excuse me to say, Patapa's song, and Xandy is dancing to Patapa's song, it's a good music for Xandy. I can produce something thinking it's a good song, but Xandy can tell me it's a bad song, I don't like it. So it's individual's choices, okay? So I don't know why it's been branded as a bad song and use Patapa in a way, but to be very honest, noise is different from a bad song and a good song. You get it? So I don't really buy into creativity. Is creativity, okay? Once it is having impact on the listener, the consumer, that is it. You get it? Yeah. So my outstanding feature when it comes to my uniqueness when it comes to music is my content. It's not my voice. There's a difference between a good singer and a good songwriter, and so mine is centered on the content than the voice, and so that's what makes me unique. Each and every song of mine has a message. Even if I have to talk about a woman, I really have to talk about a woman, and you realize I'm not faking. Sometimes some people listen to love songs and they think, well, then what dada is, you get it, but the message has to be real. It needs to connect. Okay, and so I take my inspiration from life and everything around me. So my uniqueness is just on content, and so you can check. Yes, I love to swim.
Swim?
Yes, okay. I'm not good, but I love to swim, and I'm still learning, and she does. And so coincidentally we met somewhere. It was a pool, coded place. I saw her, and then I think it started from there. So I was, the normal thing that boys would do. So I was spying small. I came with a friend. So I was just telling my friend that, yo, and it looks like she works with her attitude, yeah? When you see Xandy, you see, you know Xandy, even if you don't know her, there and then you know her. If you're able to spend like a second or two, she's outspoken, she's got some strong sense of humor, you know, she could be loud, you know, and all that. And I think I got moved by that. And so we became friends. I approached, and she's got some charming smile. When she's laughing, she laughs like she laughs like you don't like this one, like this particular one. This one.
Oh God.
Like this one. You know, that's what did the magic, you know. Yeah. So I think I got attracted to that. Yeah. And it's been like that. And so 7 months down the line, I would say, we decided to take this serious. You know, yeah. So that's what I did.
I think he has a problem with the part.
You talk about the slap, right? You still talk about the slap.
The power. Okay, I think it's a great feeling though, but then I always say this to my friends: if you're a woman, you can be the most richest. If I can be the female version of Bill Gates and Dangote, if there is no man in your life, then you've not made life. Because in as much as we are humans, we all need people around us to survive. We need people to keep us company or companionship and other things. So no matter who you are, what Brian is saying, no matter who you are, what you have, what you own, if you don't have a partner, a man or a woman in your life, then I don't think you've actually arrived. We are still on the way. So meeting the seed of my heart and the proposal, everything, it feels so great. It feels amazing. In fact, I don't see myself as Xandy again. I see myself, I think I'm already seeing myself in heaven.
Deep.
I think when we met, we started talking. Like you said, I don't know, but I think everybody has something about my smile or my laugh. People say it's infectious, people say it's golden, they say this.
It's a virus.
So, when he started talking, if I told him point blank, bro, I'll pay me as me pepper because me because I'm a fellow vibe. So there's no problem. You know, it's only in Africa, or let me say in Ghana, that when a woman tells a man she admires him, they see you to be either cheap or a villager. But it happens. As much as a man can, the only thing that you cannot do is you cannot impregnate yourself. A woman cannot impregnate a woman. So that equality, I don't believe in it 100%. There are some things you can do. There are others you cannot do. So seeing a man and then telling the man, yeah, okay, I admire you or that, I think it's normal. It's cool. I've seen a man before. I've seen a guy around the mall, and I walked up to him and told him, you are cute. And the guy was like, you are brave. I see people admire, but they don't have that courage to come and tell me that this or that. And I said, then that is them. Me, if I see you, and even if I love you, I'll come and tell you I love you. If I'm in love with you, no matter what you do, I will love you. Even if there's a woman there, I'll kick the woman and take you.
That's true.
What is true? Okay, wait. Was there any woman there?
Oh, but this is Xandy. This is Xandy. You know.
You know, I keep saying this. It's so good and so sweet when you find someone like this who accepts you as who you are. Even if you change a bit, it affects him. He goes like, no, this is not you. This is not the woman I've fallen in love with. So I'm not changing for anybody because I don't live to impress anybody. If I want to impress Sitso and I meet his boss, Kojo Wood, and I want to impress Kojo Wood, what happens to me when I meet both of them together? I might not even be able to work because maybe I meet Sitso and I walk to shake my back. I meet his boss and I want to hit my breast. So now how do I walk? So I think he's okay. You're okay, right?
But there's some we talk about. There's some we talk about it. Yeah,
he's okay.
We'll just talk about it.
You're not correct, you.
Yes. Like this one. Like this one.
He's okay with me, so I am fine. I'm not changing. No, this is me, and I'm going to be me.
Oh no, you changed some. We'll
Which
talk
one?
about it.
Oh, for the bedmatics, I'll change.
Yeah. What is the bedmatics?
Oh, wow. Which one?
What do you mean by the bedmatics?
I'll change the
you know we are both not perfect. As humans, we are not perfect. And so, from time to time, no matter how much you love someone, definitely there'll be something that would make you feel like, wow, this got to me. And when it becomes a habit, it becomes a problem. Yes, I love her so much, but at some point in time, as a man, you try to make corrections.
So the slap.
So sometimes the slap, they just came. You didn't mean it.
Wait. Let's go back to the slap. I wanted
Okay,
to
so let's repeat back.
Thing is, my birthday was in April, and we've been dating before my birthday. So, as your loved one, at least you should be around me on my birthday. But because he's an artist, his boss called to say, in fact, he called me to say he was going for a show. And I got mad. So his boss called to explain to me. And hey, who am I? Who could you would call you? And I would say no. So I was like, okay. But before they left, at least they were able to put certain things in place for me to make me happy. Then he didn't come. After my birthday, they were back. We've been together. If you had anything to do as in a proposal, I think it should be either my birthday or when you are back during the Easter celebrations.
I had a plan.
You could have done it.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it. Then I called you a night before that I want to take ice cream. And you said, okay, I should meet you up and we'll go and buy it in the morning. Then we got to the mall after my ice cream. Then you now come in with another friend to come and introduce a friend. Then before I realized you're on your knees, so I just decided to give him a romantic slap.
Oh, so you planned it?
To ask him why it took him so long to propose. We have legends, we have veterans, we have bigger artists that their wives and women in their lives manage them. Sitso and I's own. I think the manager loved the vibe between us. The CEO for Wood Records. He admired the vibe between us, and then he also felt that from what we spoke about, he felt that with Sitso and I together, and it's like for now we are almost every day together, like almost every second we are together. So if that's the case, then why don't he relax and then take care of his own CEO duties? Then I take up the opportunity or responsibility of his manager, then help the CEO as in Wood Records to push the brand forward. So I think when we are working, I am not his fiance. But when we get back, in fact, even in the house, we are not lovers. When we get to the bedroom, we are lovers. Very, very challenging. Sometimes it becomes so annoying. It becomes so annoying. See, Sitso is a nice guy. He's very, very handsome.
Oh,
he's so sweet.
I'm black.
That's
what you want to.
The kind of ladies around him, sometimes the jealousy in me, I just have to suppress it.
You think I don't experience the same thing?
Like, and then sometimes we go for a program, a show, or an interview or something. Then you see ladies there trying to eye him, finding a way of saying, okay, I'll have your challenge for you, so give me your number. I know it's the number they want, not the challenge, not his song's challenge.
How did you know?
So, am I not a woman? In fact, it's so challenging and it's so annoying. You understand? And then knowing that we are not legally married, so we cannot even sleep together. Like we're not living together. Sometimes because of this duty, I have to wake up at home early, meet him wherever he is, or even come back here, pick him before we go out. And then you see him busy talking to someone. You ask my fan.
Oh, so that means you are adding feelings to job.
I'm not adding feelings
you started
to
doing
job.
That because I've got fans.
No,
female
when
fans.
The fans become,
and so if we are working, we are working. So you're adding feelings, so I can fire. It feels that way.
Oh no, but it's challenging. But the most interesting part is Sitso is someone who is so humble, and aside we being lovers, he listens to me and he's ready to learn as well. When you fire him once, he forgets that you are his lover. He goes like, yes madam, yes boss. So I think with someone like that, we would work more. Yeah.
I mostly do love songs. The few who know me know that I do a lot of love songs. Okay. It was not planned, but we are mostly out there on the streets. We mostly see stuff. We are mostly on social media. We mostly hear stuff. So it just occurred to me in picture. We see things. You see young girls lately on social media showing nudes, showing their parts, You know, you go to the clubs and then you see young girls, you know, hanging out with men who are old enough to be their fathers and grandfathers and uncles. You know, you even me, a guy, there are certain alcohol I can take, and you see girls taking shots, tequila, young girls. You know, sometimes you try to approach and I say, yo, how old are you? And some are bold to tell you 17, 16. I'm like, wow. And so all these things, just, you know, I had to put them together and then write something. In as much as, guys, people say sex sell, you know, there are some responsible people out there who feel like, yo, this is just way too much, and they need people to actually address it. And so as part of the job, I decided to talk about these things, you know, because Sitso does love songs, but still we try as much as possible to fix things as musicians where people listening. And so far it's been positive. We have mothers commenting and saying, thank you, son, for addressing such issues, you know, and it's been very, very positive and impactful. Yeah. You know, when I met Xandy 7 months, I have known her for 7 months. Someone might have known her for like 2 years, 3 years, okay? And guys who have actually known her for years, you know, when they see you like that, they go like, but you said when you started know Xandy way, you understand? So the kind of play they have, Xandy really plays with guys a lot. I got to observe that than women. She's got this boisterous, this kind of attitude, okay? There was a time when somebody asked me, but do you even know about that Soja Man?
Oh.
And I was like, I bet which Soja Man? Is that so? You know yourself, you don't even know that Soja Man. And I was like,
oh really? So you still remember this?
And they said, but the other one too, you don't even know the other one too. And I'm like,
police.
the policeman. I'm like, everybody was in a position of having a gun. And so I was like, I'm in the midst of gunmen, guns. So be careful, brother. I got to realize that it was not too serious. You know, she's being protected by men, guys, looking at her background and then what her daddy actually was, you know. And so I'm not moved by that. Yeah. So I'm not really moved by that. You know, I believe she is faithful enough. I can actually have reasons to doubt her loyalty and then think that she's going to actually backstab me.
So wait, you don't answer the question. How far are we taking this?
When I talk of how far we are taking this, we are taking this very far, like infinity times infinity times infinity times infinity. Very far. I can speak positively. I can say that I wish to take this very far. And so we can do our best. No, you need to wish. You have to wish to take it far, and you leave the rest for God. But we are planning to take it far. There's a difference between the love and then the job. So we are taking love far and then the job far. Yeah.
To be honest, Sitso has blocked so many chances.
Hey.
Like the queue, eh? Oh God, the queue. But no problem. He's the chosen one, so I don't have a choice. Please, if you still believe in yourself, you still believe that there is hope. I am not legally married. This thing is just an assurance.
So, anything can happen?
No.
Okay.
So, but if you can agree to be a side nigga. A side nigga.
Why do you like side niggas?
No! Let's end this!
Man! It's okay. Tell them,
okay.
Side nigga.
Please, keep loving me. Me too, I love you in coded. Yes. I love you coded. You people, eh?
Persevere. Don't give up. Pray. Be hardworking. Get your craft on. Learn. Follow the right people. Listen to the right songs. And it will come naturally like that. If you are ordained, if you are called to be an artist, I want you to know there is no way you can be a lawyer. If you are called to be an artist, there's no way you can be a soldier. Go and try it. You come back and do music. And so stick on the lane, work hard, and then God will bring it to you like that. It worked for me, it will work for you. So shouts to YEN, shouts to YEN.com, shouts to Kojo Wood, my boss, Shout out to Sitso fans, Xandy lovers. You know, I can say just follow me on Instagram as Sitso.gh. Sitso is SITSO.gh. Facebook is SitsoGH. You know, I have a lot of videos on YouTube, and so my YouTube channel is Sitso Music, and then Twitter is GH Sitso. But follow me more on IG, that is Sitso.gh. Let's link up from there, okay? So I love you. Bless up.
Please, we are available for bookings as well.
Of
We are
course.
available
It's in my
for
bio.
everything.
You check in the bio.
Yes, contact numbers
Yeah,
are there.
IG. You know.
We are coming.
So,
And hey, shout out to the team.
so keep supporting.
Team supporting
Keep
the
supporting
brand
Wood
Sitso.
Records International. God bless you. Peace out.